walk-off Magic series win. Holy how in the world, how in the Casper did we win that baseball game? That was just glorious. The BABIP gods finally smiling on the Braves with the best check swing double I've ever seen in my life. First and second, no outs in the bottom of the 11th, down 4-3. Austin Riley with one of the best at-bats of the night, spit on a Ryan Stanek slider, said, not doing that. First and second, no outs, and then Matt Olson on a 1-0 count. Check swing, thing of beauty. Swanson hopped over it like Frogger and scored the tying run. And then Matt just kept running because nobody was there at second base. Second and third, no outs. They intentionally walked Willie C. to get the bases loaded, no outs. And Travis d'Arnaud poked one through the drawn-in infield. RBI single, Gatorade back, 2.5 game deficit because the Mets and Phillies split. That was a magically pitched game. The night shift was phenomenal in limiting damage, especially Dylan Lee. Gave up a couple of singles to Chas McCormick and Jake Myers to make it 2-1. Then was able to strike out Jose Altuve on nasty fall off the table slider. And then, so 1 out. And then Yuli Gurriel couldn't have placed the double any better. Couldn't have rolled it past Riley any better. 3-1, first and second, 1 out. But he was able to get Kyle Tucker to ground out to Swanson. Perfect strike to cut down an extra run there. And he was able to strike out Alex Bregman on nasty slider. And nice job by Willie C. Being a brick wall back there on some spiked sliders as well. So 3-1. We were able to limit the damage. Really good there. And then the troublemakers were big time tonight. Vaughn Grisham got a 3-2 fastball, pulled his hands in super nicely. Crunched it for a solo jack to tie it in the 5th after Spencer Strider was phenomenal. Had a bad 3-batter stretch in the 5th inning. Gave up a solo jack to Jeremy Pena on a challenge fastball 3-1. Just crept it over the chop out, into the chop out like by the skin of his teeth. So 1-0. Then Vaughn Grisham did his magic, and then down 3-1. Money Mike, the at bats get bigger, he gets better, and cashed in with a hanger banger double. Guillermo Heredia, the pinch runner, scored, and then 3-2. And then Robbie Grossman, 2-2 count, just combed a fastball past the dive of Yuli Gurriel. Absolutely great piece hitting on a fastball. I don't know how he hit it, but I'm glad he did. And note to other MLB teams, if somebody's batting 195 and Alex Anthopoulos wants them, hang up. I saw that on Twitter, and it's genius because Robbie Grossman has been super clutch since putting on that Braves uniform. Super amazing. 3-3. We weren't able to break through in the bottom of the 10th, but Jackson Stevens was able to limit the damage to a Jeremy Pena RBI ground out, but was able to strike out Chas McCormick on a nasty curveball to limit that damage and start the magical bottom of the 11th. Really good stuff. AJ Minter was minty fresh, 1 1/3, 2 punchies, easy breezy after Jake Myers had a 12 pitch at bat and he lined out to Michael Harris. Really good job by AJ Minter staying in that battle and winning it. Raisel Iglesias was good. Gave up a hit by pitch and to Alex Bregman and a single to Christian Vasquez, but was able to get Jeremy Pena, who was the pest of the night, to ground out to in that mess and keep it tied. Spencer Strider was absolutely phenomenal outside of that 5th inning where he had a bad 3-batter stretch, the Pena homer and 2 walks, but he was able to strike out Jose Altuve on a nasty slider to limit that damage. Christian Javier was phenomenal as well. 6 innings, 7 Ks, and that Vaughn Grisham homer. So got to tip my cap there, and got to tip my cap to the entire Houston bullpen because that was just a beautiful, beautiful baseball game. And it's even better because we won so many clutch at-bats, so many clutch things. Absolutely incredible. As always, go Braves. Champions forever. Let's get greedy and get that sweep tomorrow. This has been a phenomenal, phenomenal stretch of baseball. And that's the championship mentality that the Braves have. Never quit with Snit, baby.